John Smith, Suffolk Sup. Today I just want to have a quick chat about the two brilliant paddles we now have from Black Project Fins. We really like Black Project. It's based in Hawaii, but Chris Freeman, the owner, is a good friend of ours, and he grew up windsurfing and learning to windsurf at Autumn Water, at home ground. So it's really pleased that we managed to get in with him really to actually offer these brilliant paddles and the fins. I'll talk about the fins that are available to us on another video, but I'd quite like to have a quick overview of the two paddles that we have on offer this year. There's nothing better than trying the paddles out, definitely. So ideally, get on the water, get down to Autumn Water. I'll try and always have them down there as demos and you can try them out. Brilliant things about them is that it's a limited range, but we can tailor make the range to suit your style of paddling. First of all, we have the Epic Vario 95. It's got a sort of 8-degree blade, general high aspect blade, and it's one of those things, once you're starting to want to improve your paddling, you might want to be moving on to a better paddle. Obviously you've got a brilliant board, you might have the paddle that came with the board, or a good one that you could get at the time, and yeah, the other things you can really tweak. You can change the leash, you can change the paddle, which is a paddle sport, or you can change the fin. And we need to talk about that sometime as well for different types of racing or recreational paddling that you might be doing. Certainly with the actual Black Project paddles, the Vario itself comes with a standard with the T-grip. And the T-grip is generally geared up for surfing. It has a flat front and a domed back which fits snugly into your palm of your hand. The good thing about this is when you're in the surf and you're flipping your paddle around, you know which is the front. It's very obvious where the front is and which way around the paddle is in your hand, and it makes it very easy to sort of manoeuvre the paddle around. Now obviously trying these out would be a really good thing to do. I've got the two demos on at the moment, the Vario and the fixed, with two different handles on them, so you can try out the different feel, but obviously we can put the different handles onto each one. But the Vario does come ready supplied with the T on it if you like that. The other useful thing, it has a really good positive pin mechanism for actually adjusting the length of the handle. So you can experiment and try different things. Or if you've got a number of people using the same paddle, we can try different things out, different lengths out until you're happy with the length that you want. It's really positive, pin goes in and it engages very well. There's no flex in this area at all. It's got 12G carbon wrap on it, and it's quite, the actual Vario comes with a medium flex shaft. Once you're happy and you know what sort of length you're after, and you've tried that one out, that might be just what you need. If you actually want to sort of move up the game again and go for an even lighter weight paddle, this comes in about 400 grams depending on how long you have it. Pretty much one of the lightest paddles out there. It's got a cylindrical shaft, the same as the Vario, and fits very snugly in the hand. It's got a 3 ounce of carbon wrap on this, and you'll notice that it has much more texture than the Vario, and it gives you an element of grip, which is really good in the water if you've got wet hands and things as well. And just notice that you get a good grip on the paddle itself. Now what's nice about these, they come in 3 different shaft flex. So the first one, which is just called Flex, which is quite a flexible shaft in itself here, is good on the joints. It's good when you're surfing, it gives you much more feel through the paddle and enables you to sort of ride the paddle a bit shorter and have that element of flex in there for when you're possibly surfing, or some of you might prefer that, but try it out and see how you feel. The medium is a general good all round, has a good flex in it, good for long distance, flat water paddling and for surfing, has a good feel through it, it's a little bit easier on your shoulder joints. If you've got any injuries and things, it's probably the one to go for, rather than going for the stiff. Now the stiff, which we'll have on demo as well, is a very rigid paddle. It's great if you're sort of a really powerful paddler, flat water racer, want to get really over your stroke and pull through the water, but it can be a bit more sort of tiring on the joints. And therefore sort of recommend you for the right sort of paddle, but try them out. Some people like a completely stiff paddle with no flex in there at all. Some people need that little bit of flex just to give you a bit of ease into your paddle stroke. The blade on this one has The weave on this is the 3G as well, and obviously still has the same rake angle, same shape and same high profile, high aspect blade shape, which fits snugly around here into the side of your board, so you're not clashing this into your rail too much. And it has a really good ABS red line running around here just to protect the edge against the stone chips and things. We can make these, the blade, the shaft and the choice of handle up for you, and you can make them yourself. But generally I'll discuss with you and we can have a good idea about what length to make it. We can try some different lengths out with the Vario, and then we can cut one down there that will be perfect for your size. Handles, obviously with these, you've got the palm grip. Now this one's generally geared up for long distance paddling, or for the sort of paddling we do at Autumn Water Club all the time. Much more comfortable for that distance and time that you're spending with it. It fits very snugly into the palm of your hand. Generally, if you've got slightly smaller hands, that's when you might want to go down for the T grip, as well as for surfing. So the choice of both of these can be mounted to either any of the shafts that we can supply. So just to sum up really, an excellent paddle. Come down and try it out, that's the main thing, so you can see how it feels against your existing paddle. Try it out in terms of the different flexes, so the shaft feels better for your body and your weight, and obviously we can then talk about what length it should be with the right blade and shaft, and then the right handle to fit your hand shape and type of paddling that you do. Plenty more information on the website at Black Project Fins, and also on our own website as well at www.suffolksup.com. So, quick overview, nothing better than getting out on the water and trying them. Looking forward to seeing you on the water, and let's get out there and try out these excellent paddles and see if one of them is just right for you. Thank you.